Hey everyone, so it's Emily, and I apologize that the lighting right here seems to be a little dark. I don't know. I've tried to fix it on my iMac. I'm using Photo Booth, and I don't really understand how. But today I am cycle day 7, I think. And I have so many updates for you guys, and I'm actually supposed to meet my mom in like 15 minutes. So I'm going to try and make this really quick. I also have an OPK going over here because I swear I'm going to ovulate early this cycle. So I just decided to start testing today. So we will see. So the first thing I wanted to tell you guys is that on Monday, a girl that I work with kept talking about her doctor's office. And I was like, it's on one of my, part of my happiness project was making like a huge to-do list of everything I wanted to get done this year and just putting it on the fridge. And, when I have an hour or two, just try and cross something off of it. So I did that last weekend. And one of the things on it was to call and schedule an appointment and get updated blood work at my physician's because I pretty much go to all my other doctors. I actually haven't been to the dermatologist in like 2 years, so that's on there, but I have gone regularly in recent history. But I go to the dentist, I go to the OBGYN, I go to the dermatologist. Basically, I just was never seeing my physician unless I was sick, and I hadn't had blood work done in like 10 years. I probably had some test run. A couple years ago, I got sick and I went to the hospital in the middle of the night because I was having really bad stomach pains, and I know they took blood then, and so they might have tested like some of the same things that I'll get tests for tomorrow then, but they didn't, they never told me the results, and I don't know what they tested for. So I went and scheduled a physical for Friday, and normally I really hate the doctor, and I found myself oddly like relaxed about going. Like I was like, okay, it'll be fine, this isn't about me, it's to find out if I'm healthy enough to have a baby, blah, blah, blah. And so, but on the way there, I did get a little nervous. And so I've just kind of, almost on accident, been doing the K-Love 30-day challenge, which is where you listen to nothing but Christian music for 30 days. So I had that on, and I was like, I'm not a big prayer. I know that sounds really bad, but I don't normally do it. But I was just like, okay, God, I'm just asking you. I'm only a little bit nervous, and I'm like, if you could just take away my unease just this little bit, and maybe just make this appointment just go easy, because sometimes I just have bad luck at the doctors. And I was like, so just please make it go easily. And I finished, and then it was not even a minute before I got to the office, and I swear I have never had an easier doctor's appointment in my life. I've never been seen quicker. I've never gotten out of there quicker. I got a little tiny lecture about my weight because it is at the top of my BMI, which is partially because I think I have a big bone structure. I don't know, if you look, my shoulders are broad. I'm not a small person. So, partially because of that, and then partially I haven't been exercising as much because it's been winter, so I know I need to get back into that. So I got a tiny lecture, but that was it, and I mean, it was so easy. So she scheduled me for blood work tomorrow, which I'm a little nervous about because I'm not very good with needles, but I have a plan. I'm going to tell the phlebotomist that I'm very squeamish. I have passed out before, and I'm going to ask her to pick an arm, whichever arm she wants. You can have either one, and she's going to take that arm and say it's this one. She's going to go over here with this arm, and I'm going to be over here like this, playing on my phone, texting people, maybe reading my Bible app, and that's just what's going to happen. She's not going to tell me anything about what's going on, and hopefully it will go quickly. I am a little nervous about, if I'll get bad test results or something. Oh, that seems to have helped a lot. Wow. I'm a little nervous about whether or not I will have, okay test results. That makes me a tiny bit nervous. But I'm trying to just, have faith that it'll be okay. My husband was like, you haven't had, any weird symptoms. It's not like you've been having, stomach aches for the past month or feeling faint a lot for the last 12 months. You've been fine. You're just doing this to, be precautious. And I was like, okay, I know that's true, so I just need to focus on that. So I have that blood work tomorrow at 7:45, and hopefully my mom and dad said that normally, because I haven't had blood work in years, or at least like when I had it at the hospital, they checked it and then released me. But obviously I was at the hospital, so it was a different priority level. But so, yeah. So hopefully that will, I'll get those back pretty soon, because the end of next week is when I'm supposed to be ovulating, if I'm not ovulating early, which, by the way, I guess I can check my OPK now. And no, I have a pretty light line. I don't know if you guys can see that. Just a light line, which is what I pretty much always get. Well, so that's good. So yeah, so, and I just used the Wanfo. I bought these on Amazon. It was like, I think 50 OPKs and 25 pregnancy tests for $20. So, yes. And so on this cycle, by the way, if I get pregnant, I don't know if I mentioned this, but I will find out if I'm one day early, I might find out on my birthday. Like if I can find out the day before, but otherwise it will be right after my birthday. And actually my husband is going to be out of town the 11th and 12th for work. He's got to go up to his corporate or his regional like headquarters. And so I could, like, depending on when my results come, I could find out while he was gone. And then I'm like, oh my gosh, what do I do to tell him? Because I'm going to have to keep it a secret, and I'll probably blab to like one of my good friends who already knows that I just told her that we were going to start trying. So who knows? We'll see how this week goes, or this month or whatever goes. But so I don't even think I'm staying on track. I'm sorry. Oh, okay, so this is the other stuff I wanted to tell you. So I told you about the doctor's appointment. I told you what cycle day I'm on. I told you that I'm obviously not ovulating on cycle day 7, which is okay, because that would have been pretty early. I was kind of expecting to see a darker line, though, if I'm going to be honest. The other things is I wanted to show you the vitamins I've been taking, because I've been reading a book, which I'll tell you a little bit more in a second. And I think they meet, the only thing they don't have a lot of in them is the omega-3s. I mean, it says that my DHA and omega combined, which are 65 milligrams, which I think the DHA is fine, but the book I was reading said you need like 1,000 milligrams, but I do at least, I don't know, that seems like really, like I'm really off, so maybe I'll get a DHA supplement, although it might be too late at this point if I do get pregnant this cycle. But leave your opinion below if you know any more about the DHA supplement, because or the omega-3 DHA stuff, because I've only read this book. I haven't done any other research yet. But so anyway, I've been taking the VitaFusions prenatals, and if you have any trouble taking vitamins, I would definitely recommend these, because I do know, like, as far as everything else, they're pretty good. They did have the correct amount of folate according to this book, so it might just be the DHA, and you can always get a supplement for that. So I have been taking these, and then the book recommended that my husband start taking vitamins, and to try and get him ones with like enough zinc and vitamin E, because that helps with their spermies. And so he is taking the VitaFusion Men's, because I checked and it has enough of both of those things. So just wanted to tell you what I was taking, because I've been taking these and I've been meaning to mention them in a video forever. And so finally, this past week, I decided to read a book on pregnancy, or getting pregnant, and it is called The Impatient Woman's Guide to Getting Pregnant. It is that, oops, you can't really see it, but it's that top book up there, and it's by Jean M. Twerg, and it's just kind of like a lighthearted approach to pregnancy. It's just kind of interesting, and it's nice that there's all this information in one place. So I do recommend reading it. I'm not done quite yet, but it, I need to charge my Kindle battery. But it's so far been pretty helpful. Like it told me all the stuff about like the vitamins, and like if you're over 35, which one of my friends is turning 35 this year, and she's just started dating a serious guy, and so like I know she really wants kids, and she's kind of nervous, like I hope she doesn't have issues. Well, apparently that statistic is from like 16th century French hospitals, that like where they say like, you know, oh, my computer went dark, where they say like, you know, most women over 35 are going to have trouble conceiving. That was from 16th century France. We also used to die at like 50 then. So, yeah, so take heart for that if that's one of you. But yeah, I will maybe do a separate video on this book. I just wanted to mention it. And I'm sorry if you can hear my dog whining. He's mad at me because he's in his crate. But I was about to run back out and I had to film this video. I didn't have to, I wanted to. So that is it for now. I don't know when I'll do another update. So I just wanted to say hi for now, and thank you guys for all your kind words. I really do read them, and they really do mean a lot. So if you're seeing this Sunday, I don't know when I'll get a chance to put it up because I'm meeting my mom at 11 and it's 10:59. She's picking me up around 11. We're going to Barnes & Noble. I don't know if I'll get it up this afternoon or tomorrow morning or tomorrow afternoon after work. But please keep me in your thoughts for my blood work because I am a super big baby. But it's my first step. I said if I can give blood for my blood test, I can get pregnant because I can do all the blood stuff then. So yeah, I will, sorry, I gotta find my little mousey. It got all the way over to the other side. So, but yeah, I will talk to you guys later. Bye!